Today we're giving you some tips and tricks on how to navigate hiring a professional photographer and not get scammed. The last thing you want is to be left out high and dry on your wedding day with somebody who doesn't show up and, worst case, takes your money. So unfortunately, we have to make this video because scams are everywhere and even the photography industry has been affected. So look out for these things to really reduce your chances of getting scammed. Number one is make sure that the photographer has a great, well put together website with local contact information that's not hard to find. Now this is important because if it's hard to contact this person now, it's probably going to be hard to contact them if you really need to get in touch with them. Make sure, of course, that you like the work and the quality of work is consistent both on the website and through social media, and make sure they're posting often. If you see some work that just blows you away and other work that's really not that great, that could be a red flag that these pictures are stolen. Make sure they have experience and that their portfolio matches exactly what you're looking for. Definitely look for reviews and experiences and don't be scared to ask for references. You can also check to see if they've won any awards, and this is a big one, if they belong to a professional association like the Professional Photographers of Canada or the Professional Photographers of America, for example. This is going to give them a lot of credibility because they have to be in good standing to be part of that organization. Now you can go on to verify as well as find a photographer on most large association websites, and that should right away give you peace of mind. So if they are using accredited seals and logos, well, that should give you some confidence right there. Now professional photographers are under no obligation to join a professional association, but just through the public eye and having a governing body that can address conflicts and complaints, well, it can give you peace of mind. If you know a friend or family member that's referred somebody to you, that can be a great start because they've probably already used them and know what to expect, but that's not always the case. Another big red flag you can look for is the price, and the price should not be significantly cheaper than competitors. Professional photography is expensive and for good reason. A lot of work goes into it. It's not just shooting on the day of, it's days, maybe weeks after to get the product just right. So if something feels off or it's just way too cheap, let your intuition guide you and you're probably right. Another thing to look for is a contract. Is this professional using a contract? This is very important and shows you confidence because everything should be laid out in that contract, from fees to what happens if the weather changes to cancellations and so on. If they don't want to use a contract or say it's unnecessary, that should be a huge red flag for you. A contract is made to protect both parties, so make sure you really read through it and address the things you don't understand. And lastly, if you can meet up with them prior to the event or the wedding, that would be ideal. To sit down and to really look somebody in the eye to see if they're the real deal is really important and can go a long way. A professional should have no issues doing this. You can talk on the phone, but if you really feel off and you want to meet with them, I don't think that should be a problem. So if you follow those tips and tricks and use your intuition, I promise you that there is a much lower chance of you being scammed when using a professional photographer. I really hope you liked this video and it helped you out, guys. If it did, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.